Breaking news. In a racial attack in Australia, a Sikh man was brutally assaulted at a gym in Melbourne. The 22-year-old Harmanpreet Singh, a nurse by profession, told the media that he was confronted by three men while training inside a gym. The men abused him and physically attacked him. They called him an Indian dog and told him to go back to where he came from. One of the men banged his head on Harmanpreet's nose, which led to heavy bleeding. The assaulter fled the scene immediately after the whole incident. And we'll listen into what the victim had to say.
Nobody wants to hear it, like especially when you're just minding your own business. Anyone would be hurt. I'm still traumatized. He just really got back and just hit his head on my nose and just started bleeding straight away. I wasn't provoking anything. I was being calm. I was literally saying, I don't want to fight you guys. I try to keep myself strong, not to care about such things, but it hurts. I don't know if I'm gonna go back to gym or if I'm gonna change my house. I'm not gonna feel safe after this.
And we are joined by Akansha Swaroop on this broadcast. Akansha, they called him an Indian dog. This is nothing but incorrigible behavior by these goons. What action has the government taken against these hooligans?
Just what I can tell you from the latest inputs that we are receiving so far, Harsh, that this 22-year-old Harmanpreet Singh, a nurse by profession, has in fact informed the media that he was confronted by three men while training inside a gym in Corio at around 11 p.m. And one of the men banged his head on. In fact, they also called, he's gone on to say that the men abused him and physically attacked him. They called me an Indian dog and told me to go back to where I came from. This is what Harmanpreet has told Australian news outlet. Now, one of the men banged his head on Harmanpreet's nose, which led to heavy bleeding. He got really close to his face and then just got really back and hit his head with extreme force. That's also given him a concussion, apparently. The assaulter fled the desk immediately. Speaking to the news outlet, Harmanpreet has also said that he is still traumatized by the attack, and this is certainly an attack of racial abuse. Nobody wants to hear it, especially when you're just minding your own business, is what Harmanpreet has in fact gone on to say in this news outlet. I try to keep myself strong, not care about such things, but it hurts. I don't know if I'm going to go back to the gym. I'm not going to feel safe after this. Now, we'll have to see how the Ministry of External Affairs takes it forward. Will they be able to gain access to him? We are awaiting a formal statement by the MEA with regards to this. I should arrive today or tomorrow. But we are still not being informed if Harmanpreet has been able to reach out to the Indian High Commission there in Australia. But remember, so far, what reports are indicating is that these four men are still at large. And this is just one of the many cases of racial abuse which have been plaguing countries like Canada, the United States, and Australia as well, even the UK. But the only, silver lining to this is the bilateral relationship between New Delhi and, of course, Australia at the moment has been very strong. And we all know that Prime Minister Albanese has been very clear about taking action against any form of racism.
Right.
So we can expect positive forward movement on that front.
Right, Akansha. Many thanks, Akansha, for gathering all that.